right.
I know my rice is insane.
Oh my gosh.
Anything else you'd like us to you want to share with the class? Yeah, it's saying on the right side of history and fine, sir, I have drugs in my ass. I need a cavity search.
God.
My mother.
Just,
Y'all
this
think
is
y'all's Gigi is so innocent? Y'all be like, oh, Gigi would never, and she be in here,
and she would. She
and she
absolutely probably
would.
would. Yeah.
Anything else? You okay? Can you breathe? I also came to say, y'all, I am still in the living room because this has just been my comfort spot lately. I'll be back to my regular setup next week, I promise.
You have books everywhere, so it really
I
wasn't
know, right?
much of
It
a
was
difference.
all of these
Yeah.
over here. My book
Mm-hmm.
carts are over here. I have 3 of them in here, and there are 3 other ones in my room on top of my bookshelf that y'all can see. Oh, I also got books today. So let's just get into the episode because I want to
Let's
talk about
do
the
it.
books that I got. This is Shelby.
I was gonna buy some as well, but I restrained myself.
Oh, I'm proud of you because I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't at all. But this is Shelby.
And this is Jess.
And welcome back to the League of Extraordinary Readers. So before we get into our weeks, I'm just going to do a quick little book haul because some of these I wanted to talk about today anyway. Since we're going to be talking about the things we want to read for Black History Month. So first, I have on Sundays, She Picked Flowers. This book cover, I meant to look up the artist to see if this was like original art specifically for this or if it's, you know, like something that the author saw because it's absolutely beautiful. But it's given gothic, you know, like Southern Gothic. So when Judith Rice fled her childhood home, she thought she'd severed her abusive mother's hold on her. She didn't have a plan or a destination, just a desperate need to escape. Drawn to the forest, Jude finds shelter in a house as haunted by its violent history as she is by her own. I said, sign me up. That sound like my kind of carrying on. This one,
I've seen that one, yeah.
came across this one because I got the ALC through Liberal FM, but then I was like, I kind of want to immersive read it because it seems like it's going to be a little heavier. So this one, in the late 1980s, South Africa, teenager Kalelo, my bad cousins if I'm butchering that, is forced to leave her mountain school for a newly desegregated school in town where her identity as the daughter of celebrated freedom fighter Kwame Dali Maleka makes her an instant curiosity. While her classmates see her as a symbol of progress at home, she struggles with a mother who is emotionally unreachable, still haunted by violence and deprivation she endured as a political prisoner under apartheid. And it made me realize I don't think that I've ever read anything about apartheid or in that time period, or you know.
You haven't read Trevor Noah's? That's the closest I've gotten.
No.
Trevor Noah's book it's really great. Great listen. Excellent.
Everybody says that, and I keep like it's in the back of my head, like, okay, I'm gonna read it, and then something else comes up. Yeah. Then I got Vigil. This the cover has been calling out to me. This is not a Black author, by the way, because somebody was upset with me recently because they was like, I took a book recommendation for you and I assumed the author was Black, and then I saw they wasn't, and I was like,
sometimes guys, we read across the board, so you might get a white or an Asian or an Indian. You never know what you might get.
You really never know, but they were very much like, I thought this was a book about Black and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I guess, girl. Somebody also said something to me about Evan Winters, that they didn't know that he was Black because they thought only white people wrote about dragons and fantasy. Anyway, this is about a spirit who comes down. Her name is Jill, and she has to usher a person that recently died over to the other side. But the person is this like millionaire oil tycoon, such and such, or whatever.
Interesting.
The cover was just calling out to me, and I happened to grab a signed copy, so that was kind of cool. And we'll save the one that I'm probably gonna end up starting tonight for last. This one is A Beast Links Towards Beijing. I think we talked about this one.
We did. I think I have it on Libro actually, and that cover is so beautiful. I really
isn't
want
it beautiful? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's so beautiful. This sounds like it's gonna be really good. It also might be a little triggering for me because it is about a father-daughter relationship. So I'm interested to see like where it goes and what stories it tells. The father was in war at one point in time, so I'm curious about this. And then Burned Down Master's House.
Yes.
I have so many other things that I need to finish this week. I want to start it right now. I really do.
Yeah, I want to get that one back.
And then it's small. Like, friend, look, it's less than 300 pages. So I'm like, I could sit and read this tonight.
Now that changed that changed my perspective on things. I could have sworn it was like about a 350, 400 page book.
Same. I was expecting a huge book, and it's not big at all. So I'm like, I could start this and finish it before I finish everything else that I need to finish. I could. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I could.
I don't know if it's the smartest idea. I don't think it's the smartest idea. But sometimes we don't make smart decisions.
Right, because the book, if I swap it out for Black owned, if I read this instead of finishing Black owned, I don't mind finishing Black owned during Black History Month. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Those are some good picks.
Thank you. A part of me is just saying, just leave it for Black History Month, Shelby. Stop being greedy. But it's sitting here in my face, so I'm probably gonna pick it up. If I finish, because Black owned, which we can go over once we talk about our weeks.
And keep talking. I just forgot to bring my stack of books about.
Okay.
I just forgot. Just keep talking, guys. Go ahead.
Black owned is actually very, very good. There is a lot of information that I did not know about the history of Black owned bookstores, dating back 1860 something. So I could sit and finish that. Because I'm immersive reading it. I only have a few hours left, like 3 maybe. I could sit and read that tonight. And then, it's not, that's also not a long book, but there's a lot of very interesting information in it. Like, very interesting information in it. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. Yes.
I'm interested in Black owned, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't sure what the information was going to be that would make it gratifying.
So I read the introduction and I read chapter 1. And you know what? Maybe I'll pause it and we can read it together, because it's talking about the history of basically how political reading actually is for Black people. So like the very first Black owned bookstore was owned by a man. His last name is Ruggles, I believe. I forget his first name right now. But that first chapter, she talks about him and like all he went through having this store, and how monumental it was. And then she's kind of just going through, I think we're going to get more history about bookstores, how Black bookstores heightened during times of unrest similar to what we saw in 2020. So I think I'll pause it and you and I can read that together, because I think there's like a lot of room for conversation And
Yeah.
just stuff that we would be interested in, you know, stuff that if not for this book, I don't think I would ever know who Ruggles is, you know?
Yeah, I never heard of this person.
Right. So,
Sorry to this man. Um,
listen, he went through
yeah.
grief to get our people books, so he is a
Okay,
name that
cool.
needs to be, you know, needs to be known.
That's cool. So, yeah, how was your week, friend?
It wasn't a bad week. We are
Okay,
adjusting
good.
to the quiet.
The new
Um,
normal. Yeah.
yeah, so a lot more intentional time hanging out with mom, and we've been watching a whole bunch of TV together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I convinced my mama to watch it Welcome to Derry with me,
I saw that. You
and
did
she
say that.
actually enjoyed it. So
Mm-hmm.
that was fun. We watched the first season of The Pit, which we have two more episodes. We have two more episodes for her to catch up on, so
Mm-hmm.
that we're collectively up to date on that. So that's been a good
Mm-hmm.
time. Reading wise, I have not finished Disha Filial's book yet because I just don't want it to end.
Oh my
Um,
goodness, please, so we can talk about it.
okay. So then maybe I'll
Here
finish that
you
tonight because
are.
I only
You were
had
over here
I
bullying
was, but
me.
it's so good, friend.
It's
Like I'm
so
kind of
good.
afraid for anything else that I read because I'm like,
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a minute to start and continue the books I was reading.
see?
It
So
it took
I'm
me a
not wrong. I
minute.
did bully you, but we can blame Gunner for that little chunk in the middle where I was behind. That's Gunner fault. And then
All right.
now it's me lagging out. So that's what I'll read tonight then. I'll finish tonight
Please.
and then we can talk about it.
Please. Yes.
Because I'm just it's phenomenal. Like I don't know what else to say other than it's so good. And then I'm just supposed to read other things. But I think I'll be fine because I had to start Son of the Morning by Kweki Emezi
Mm-hmm. Well, you
because
starting
the
your
book
books
club
late.
way late.
We said we was doing better in the new year.
We did. And I would have done better with the Grand Paloma Estate resort. And then we had to postpone that. But Son of the Morning, you know, the way that this lady is attracted to Lucifer, I
Mm.
said the way he being described, I've been with that nigga too. He just the skin he had on, had an Omega Sci-Fi Incorporated brand on his left arm.
Oh,
I too,
them
I too
boots,
have
them
danced.
gold boots.
I too have danced with the devil. hmm
Yeah.
And I have. So I'm reading that. I finished a romance. It's Love I'm After by Riley Baxter. I think we both got that as an ALC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Only a
more than
couple of
likely. It sounds
hours.
familiar.
Yeah, only a couple hours. It was cute. I feel like it was too short for the story that it was telling, but that's just me being me. It was cute. Um, and then I finally finished The Water Bearers, by Sasha Bonet. Phenomenal. You absolutely have to read it. Um, Fantastic book. And that leaves me at 8 books for the month. So
Nice. Nice.
if I read Disha Filial and Son of the Morning, that'll be 10 books for the month. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'll start the rest of my reading for February.
We might be tied.
Okay.
We might be tied. I need to finish. Okay, so for me, week was pretty chill so far. A lot of work. Um,
Your
I just
hair is
found out
cute.
today that my domain. Thank you. Thank you. She said that so I need to stop going. I don't need to stop going to the girl that I get my hair colored by. I need to stop getting my trims done by her.
Okay.
Because she is very much a black woman. Well, both of them are black, but she's from here, so she's one of the old school beauticians. She don't
Yes, yes,
play.
yes.
Like
Mm-hmm.
she got her routine, she got her schedule, she don't take deposits. She the full. One time I said, "Do you want me to send half now, half later?" She looked at me like I was crazy.
I know she did. That's a good time.
She Her name
That's
is
a good time.
Champagne. Shout out to
Oh
Champagne.
yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
She's a good time. She's a good time. Anyway, she cussed me out the last time because she's like, "Who be cutting your hair? Who trims your hair?" I was like, "The girl that colors my hair." She's like, "Don't go to her no more. You just don't have her trim your hair. She can color your hair. She can do whatever you want. Don't have her trim your hair." So when I went for my birthday, I had her trim my hair. I thought it would grow out. Whatever.
And you got in that chair and Champagne said, "Gal, didn't I tell you?"
She took my hair. She blow dried it out. She was like, "What is happening here?" She said, "Your hair grew, but what is happening?" She's like, "You know, you can just book just a trim." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I remember you're a real beautician. You're not just a hairdresser. You're a beautician."
Right.
She still got Marcel's and everything.
Yeah.
And she only like 34. She's an old soul. She's an old soul. Yes. So yeah, she did this all in like 3 hours. Cool. Was out the chair. Went about my day. What did I do? What did I do this week? Okay, so I read Disha's book, finished that. Phenomenal. Guys, this is a 5-star. This is gonna be my personality for the rest of the year. I don't know how to move on.
I put on Threads earlier today that I have 2 book recommendations. I said, if you ask me for a book rec, I have 2 for you after I tell you to go check my YouTube page. That is The 7 Daughters of Dupree and The True Confessions of First Lady Freeman. And I said, and because my memory is shot, if I tell you The 7 Confessions of First Lady Dupree, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
You know what it is I'm talking about.
The book is fun. The book is like literally phenomenal. I told her she needs a baddies chain. I gave her a baddies chain. She needs it. It's like, it's what she needs. Like, I don't know how to tell anybody else. Like, this book is so good.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to discuss it with you. It's honestly, like we said, it's honestly everything. If you ever listen to the inception of our podcast, whenever we go down our deep dives of Christianity and just think about that. And patriarchy and all the things.
The best way I can describe it to people is Miss Congeniality and Church Girl by Beyonce had a baby.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Phenomenal. So I sat with that for a little bit because I was like, dang, I'm done. I listened to, what did I listen to? Dang, I just like that, I forgot. I finished The Wedding last night. That is another one that has me sitting here like, what the hell did I just read?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is The Wedding about? Because I bought a copy, but then.
So The Wedding is centered around a wedding between this one family that lives in the Oak Bluffs. They are a well-to-do Black family that it goes through different parts of like their history and how they're connected, right? So the main person that's getting married, which is Shelby, ironically, is getting married.
Shelby? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's getting married to a white man, and her sister got married to a Black man. And so there is this story that surrounds her, basically the leading up to the day to the wedding, but it goes back to tracing back their colorism, the elitism, just tracing it all the way back from Graham, who's the great grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah, great grandmother, all the way to the other side of the family, Shelby's father's side of the family, going back to that and those origins. So it's very interesting. It's one of those like you're piecing it together. It is it starts off quick because Lut deserves nothing in life. That's one of the characters in the book.
Okay.
But it slows down a little bit. But the reason it slows down is because it's trying to connect all the pieces together. And there is a whatchamacallit, a family tree. So you will be referencing that family tree.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was good. Finished Kamala Harris's book 107 Days.
How was that?
Phenomenal. I really enjoyed it a lot. I do feel like she was holding back in some parts. I think so. She talks about a lot about her experience, and honestly, this is the experience of being a black woman in corporate America or just in America, right? You feel like you can trust these white people, Democrats, talking about Joe Biden and Jill. You feel like you can trust them. You feel like they're going to have your back. But even in like the times that you're pressured to step up to the plate, they do not have your back. They leave you out to dry. And although Jill and Joe, they also have their side of the story in terms of like how they may have felt with the pressure of the world on their shoulders, there's no reason that the way you approach somebody that is covering your ass in the end, saying like, do you have your back? Do you really have our back? Are you really going to step up? That type of stuff, right? So it makes it like, it's like, dang, like you really do not have anybody out here to advocate for you as a black woman. And I think she still was holding back a little bit just because I think she felt bad. I think she feels the weight of the world on her shoulders at that point. And she didn't, this is her team in a sense. And she didn't want to disrupt her team. Like even you know what I mean? Like I feel like
Yeah.
there's that feeling of like I still need to keep it cute. And we don't have to always keep it cute, you know?
Yeah, because you don't want to take that risk being you the only black person in the, like you got to tread lightly. And I think that's something that I don't want to say just non-black people, because I don't think black men really consider this either, unless they are,
Mm-hmm.
you know, experiencing it through the lens of a woman that they care about, right?
Yeah.
They don't realize how calculated we have to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
How calculated we have to be, because anything is going to make her out to be an angry black woman. But then again, I saw a post today where somebody was like, well, where is Kamala? Baby, do you do work for free?
And that's my whole point.
She is at home, kicking her feet up. And y'all sent her home. That
Hello?
part. Did y'all hear my mom in the back? And y'all sent her home.
Hello? It, like y'all didn't do the work at the polls. That's why I posted what I posted. Y'all didn't do the work at the polls.
At all.
We could have had good housing. We could have got a little deposit if we wanted to buy us a house. We could have had good taxes.
Okay.
We could have had, we could have had it all. But here you go,
Had it all.
using your misogyny and your racism and all the isms in the book because you didn't want to vote. Or you didn't want her to get in office. You voted for that man. And now you like, save us, please.
Save us,
no.
right? Because it's always the responsibility of a black woman to come and save the day. No, thank you.
That's not my, like,
No,
and I
you.
don't blame her. Somebody commented on my post, I want her to run again so she can prove him wrong, da da da. I get what you're saying. I do. I hear you. I see you. But me personally, I don't think that's her responsibility. She did what she
set up her YouTube channel and make a cooking show. And I think she should get up there and post, what she's making for Easter and Thanksgiving and all of that. She should have a little vlog situation with her husband and the nieces and the babies in the family and stuff. She should live her best life. This is not her fault at all. It's not her responsibility to have to come back and make y'all feel better because you knew that you were choosing wrong. You knew that.
Yeah, it's frustrating to see those type of conversation, it really is. But it is what it is. I enjoyed the book. I think it's a good listen. I also recommend people listen to or read A More Perfect Party or Shirley Chisholm's memoir. A More Perfect Party is by Juanita Tolliver. Came out last year. It's it's a really great nonfiction book. I wish more people would talk about it and read it because there's so many similarities. It basically talks about the night Diane Carroll invited a whole bunch of different celebrities to uplift Shirley Chisholm when she was running for president, and it Spawn, is it Spawn? It goes, let me just say, it goes from there. Um, about how the support of Shirley Chisholm, there was pushback, there was this, that historical references. And I think it does feel very close to 107 Days. So that's what I would say y'all would read if you want to, and take your time with it, because it is triggering to re-listen to November, was it November 5th or 6th, whatever day it was, when she lost. It's very triggering, but also like it's our reality now, like it is what it is. We're here now. You guys should have voted. But
And us being here now, the here now is with Nicki Minaj,
yeah,
a immigrant,
at that,
advocating for Trump.
yeah, it's quite scary.
What, girl? But you know what?
It's
That brings up a conversation that I think a lot of people don't want to have. And not that Nicki Minaj is necessarily a criminal, right? But there are people that align with criminals because her husband and her brother are both rapists and pedophiles, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how conservative criminals are. So it doesn't. People are shocked by Nicki Minaj because I think they think that, oh, like she's black and she's automatically going to, like, everything that her brand and all of that stands for is the opposite of Donald Trump, right? But no, criminals and those in allegiance with them are very conservative.
Have you heard
Very
rappers
conservative.
talk? Have you heard rappers like actually talk about like their views? You have like a handful that are like, I think it was Ice Cube that was like, I forgot what he said, something along the lines, but I guess he didn't vote. I don't want to spread misinformation, but it was something crazy.
Ice Cube is a Trump supporter.
There we go. Yeah, something nuts. Where I was just like,
Yeah.
So it doesn't shock me that when everybody's like shocked about Nicki Minaj, that don't shock me personally.
Yeah, no.
Because on top of that, outside of, if we want to go a little bit deeper, a lot of Caribbean people, African people, they are very conservative. Like
very conservative.
When I think about like family members or people back home, no, I'm not trying to put it on one specific island, but Haitians, very conservative.
Bro, when I was dating a Haitian and that man told me that he did not vote, I was like, oh, baby, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all. It's not gonna work at all. Sorry.
It's just a way of life. And because I've been so removed from living in Florida for a very long time, because there's a huge, like, obviously Caribbean population, a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Haitians. I have been so removed from that atmosphere. So when my best friend is telling me, oh, such and such vote for this and such, blah, 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 I'd be like, oh, but I'm like, wait. Let's go back to South Florida.
Right. Sometimes you gotta be serious with yourself, right? Like
we like remember where you're at. Like even when I go home, I'd be like, oh my god, my blue state I live in now would never. Yeah, no, you're from Florida, very much a red state.
Very much a red state.
So yeah, it's not surprising, but yeah, 107 Days. I think it's a good listen. Yeah, so 107 Days, good book. I think you guys should read it. Then I read The Wedding 100. I'm still reading Jazz, so I picked that back up because I was dedicated to finishing The Wedding before book club next week and finishing 107 Days. It's still good. I probably will have more fleshed out thoughts. I'll probably text them to you because we probably won't be able to talk about them next week because we start our interviews. So
yeah,
I'll report back about Jazz at some point. But that's good. And then I started All We Were Promised by Ashton Lattimore, which is a historical fiction. I started it last year, but
I was
then
gonna
Libby
say
took it
that
away
sounds
from me
familiar.
mid-listen.
Okay.
It's this one.
No, I know exactly
This
what
cover.
that is because I have it. I also
Mhm.
started it but didn't like get back to it. So I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to.
It's pretty good. I like it. I think it's just really slow. Quite slow so far. But it's reminding me of, I don't want to compare it to that book exactly. Let me finish it and I'll let you know if it's comparable to the book that I'm thinking of. But that one's good. And then I might start Great Black Hope again by Rob Franklin. If y'all know this one, this cover.
Okay, yes.
I started it last year. It was 50% in, and it was very much a slow burn. But I was trying to give it another shot, so I said, you know what? Let me get the audio. So it finally came in. So yeah, I think I should end if I read jazz. If I finish jazz, sorry. If I finish jazz, finish this, and maybe throw in a romance book. I haven't read romance all month. I'll make it a 10. Hmm. And that'll be it. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
I can't
And what
believe
else?
June is. I mean, January is getting out of here, but
Yeah, it's she got somewhere to be for real.
February is gonna be a good month. Outside of it being Black History Month, we have a whole bunch of authors coming on in February. Y'all gonna get a bonus
Mm-hmm.
episode thrown in there, and we're gonna do our first like live stream as well. So
Mm-hmm.
February is gonna be a good month. We're gonna be next month. We both gonna read like 20 books because we have so much
When
stuff
I
to read.
tell you,
Starting this weekend.
when
This weekend, you need to reread The Ghost of Gwen M.
yes, so I have mapped out my schedule. Because I have turned down people asking me to read things. I was like, don't even bother. We'll reconvene another time
My friend said,
because
"Don't
I
even
got too
bother."
much reading to do. Don't even. I'm going to start listening to Ghost
Mhm.
of Gwendolyn Montgomery. Gonna start Trinity. Gonna start Trinity.
Okay, I
Then
read
I'm gonna
Trinity enough
start.
that I can just do a re-listen.
You can
It'll be
remember.
my like fourth or
Yeah.
fifth time reading that one, so that'll be fine. We both need to read next week.
Okay.
The Grand Paloma Estate
Dude, I was about to
Resort.
say.
Jesus, Resort.
So I need to read that, and I was trying to squeeze in this. What's this lady? The Duprees. I was trying to squeeze that
I
in.
really want you to read that. I would like.
Yes. So if I finish jazz this weekend, start. Actually, I feel like start the Seven Daughters of Dupree first, and then do Trinity.
Yeah, you got time for Trinity. You definitely have time for Trinity.
Yeah.
It's a small but mighty, but it's gonna suck you in. So
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
you have time for
I
Trinity.
feel like I can do. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna like finish jazz, do the Secret Daughters of Dupree, or Secret Seven.
The Seven Daughters of Dupree, girl. What did I call it
Y'all
earlier?
know
The Seven Confessions of
the
First Lady Dupree.
sensations. There's a lot of confessions, secrets, daughters. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna do that, then Trinity, and listen. I can get through my listens good. Cause that's nothing to
Hmm.
speed it up. As long as like their accent isn't crazy or something like
Yeah,
that.
and then like the Ghost of Gwen M. You've read that already, so you could do that audiobook in a day, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Um,
Yeah.
who else do we have?
Mm,
Let me pull out my handy dandy notebook because I write everything down.
and
Uh,
then and then I have to start in open contempt.
but yeah, that we need to start together.
Yeah,
Boy.
I gotta start that. And then who else is after that? Trinity.
And
Yeah,
then
I think
um
that's it.
yeah, we do a bonus episode next week where we'll read the
Yeah,
Grand Paloma Resort. Um,
yeah.
and then after an
And then we
open
gotta start.
content, we're okay. well, after open content is our live stream. So
We need to read There Is Confusion.
yes.
Yeah. We're gonna be reading like never before.
Yeah,
But
don't
it's
look
all
for me.
good books, so it's not
Absolutely. I'm really
it's not
excited about
like
an open content.
me too. Me too. I'm like, yes, I need
Yeah.
this.
I'm trying to think. There are a couple other things. Um, I want to read Grown Women by Sarai
Yeah,
Johnson.
Sarai. Mm-hmm.
I want to read that. Um, I'm definitely gonna read Burn Down Master's House and on Sundays. Probably We Inherit the Fire. It's gonna be a good February. Gonna be a good read month
Yeah,
because there's a whole bunch of stuff that
I feel it.
I want to read that I feel like are gonna be good, and I'll just kind of flow through them. What do the children say
Mm-hmm.
nowadays? Once I get in the flow state.
Flow state.
That's what
Mm-hmm.
the children be saying because
Yep.
got to keep up with it. I also got a couple of non-fictions in the mail. So I got Miracle Children, which is supposed to be about schooling and stuff. And then they also sent me When Trees Testify.
I really wanted that one.
Yeah. Um, I'll see if I can find the
Ooh,
email or something for you.
that sounds good.
Yeah. So, um, I'm excited about those to try to sneak in like one or two more
Mm-hmm.
nonfictions. I did not read any classics this month. I attempted with Persuasion, and me and Sarah told
Sarah's
Jane
not
Austen to
there?
go to hell.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
no.
Sarah. I
Yeah,
thought
we
Sarah
both.
was still over there trucking along.
Mm-mm. No, we both. And I was like, friend, and she was like, I already know. Because I was like, I guess, girl. I guess. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try again next month because I'm not gonna be able to start and finish the wedding.
No, it's
I'm
a
not
good
gonna.
listen too. I will
Yeah,
say.
I don't want to rush through it though. So
Yeah. It's one where you're going to be annotating a lot because I did.
okay,
And just to like get through it, because I was like, I'm taking too much time with this book. I listened to the last 2, 3 chapters, but it was excellent.
okay.
It was a good.
What other books are there? Any releases that are coming out in February that you're excited about?
Hmm. Releases.
Doesn't Ken come out in?
Oh, Kin does come out, and Sadiqa's
Yes.
book.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Those.
I
Well,
got
actually, Kin
tickets
comes out in
for.
March. I think Kin comes out in March. Actually, Kin.
I feel like my ticket.
Tayari. Oh, actually, that does come out in February. Yeah, so I'm excited about both of those.
Yeah, because I got tickets for February 26th. Um,
Mine is March 23rd or something like that.
okay. And then Sadiqa, we're going to see her. I'm probably going to see her twice because I want to go to the Montclair one to support
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, because that's who's moderating it, and then I want to go to the one in um
New York
the
at the Center for
city.
Fiction.
Yeah, because the
Mm-hmm.
author that's interviewing her, I'm interested in hearing how the conversation will go. But then all of the bigwigs be at the Center for Fiction, so I'll be able to like peek my head in and say
Oh
hi to the
yeah, yeah,
peoples
yeah.
and do all the things. Um,
That is a good time. That science fiction book that you sent me, that comes out next month too. I'm gonna tell
yes, I
you.
ordered that.
I'm
Um,
going to that talk. I'm going to that on next Saturday at
okay,
the gathering spot. Gathering spot. Here it is. What's his name? Oh, I did RSVP for that. Ooh.
I wanted to go to his event, but it's a recording conflict.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find it, but I can't. but I know
What
I
is something in the
RSVP'd for
hospital,
it.
ain't it? Something in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, something else that I saw I sent you earlier. Um that looks like it's gonna be interesting. Whose dog is hollering?
Please send me the whatchamacallit.
Crocodilopolis.
Yeah.
Crocodilopolis. Crocodilopolis.
Yes. That.
That looks. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was coming out sooner than it is. That says August 25th.
Okay. I can't find the hospital one, but I know I RSVP'd for it.
What's
It's
his
somewhere.
name? Um,
And I followed him too.
hold on. I gotta work. Okay, Justin C. Key. It's the hospital at the end of the world.
The hospital at the end of the world. Okay, let's see where the hospital at the end. Okay. Okay, so it's not in this email. Where are you at? I know I did it.
You did do it. I saw that you did it. I can tell you the date. It is February 7th at 2 at the gathering spot
Yeah,
with Jamila
exactly.
Webb.
I sent you a screenshot?
No, I just looked on his Instagram, friend.
Okay, I can't find it for nothing in this world.
Okay,
If I delete, I'm gonna find it after this. I know I did. Anyways, I want to read this as well. This comes out February 3rd. The
what's
author, it's called The People's Library. The author sent it to me, Veronica G. Henry,
okay?
and it is a sci-fi about, I read it. Echo London never wanted to be a curator of the People's Library, a digital collection of human consciousness. But when she's assigned as its head librarian, Echo is entrusted with humanity's greatest minds and historical figures, all of whom have been recreated through controversial consciousness capturing technology that lets visitors interact with the dead. But an anti-tech rebellion is stirring when a rebel attack results in tragedy. A mysterious woman wearing an ancient death mask leaves behind cryptic final words for Echo. It all begins with nothing. Caught between the resistance and a potentially virtual evolution, Echo begins to fear that there's more to her job than meets the eye and mind. There are secrets here, and the People's Library may be less of a promise of things to come when a warning of the danger that lurks beneath the surface. Now the fate of humanity lies in uncovering the truth.
read The Quarter Storm by her because I was like, that name sounds really familiar. And I wanted to read Bacchanal, but I haven't. I know that I have a copy of The Canopy Keepers. So that's probably going to be very, very good.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see
Yeah,
how
that's
it
probably going to be
is.
very, very good. Look, ask her if she got another one. I want one.
Oh yeah, I can ask her. Yeah, I can definitely ask her because I'm pretty sure. I think this is an indie publisher she's publishing with.
Okay.
So I yeah, I'll definitely reach out to her. Put that on my to do. You said you read another book by her?
Yeah, so The Quarter Storm I read a couple years ago, probably around the time that it came out. I wanted to read Bacchanal, and I believe I have a copy of The Canopy Keepers.
Okay.
Yeah. The name, when you said her name, I
Yeah.
was like, um, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm very
Is there
much
anything
interested.
else you want to read in February?
Yeah, I have a couple more here. Will I get to all of them? Who knows? But we're gonna pray we do. So I'm gonna try Model Home by Rivers Solomon.
Oh, that's gonna be
That
so
might be
good.
yeah, that's probably gonna be a buddy read. The Battle of the Black Mind by Karita L. Brown. This has been on my shelf for a minute.
Why did
And
I think that book was like way bigger than what it actually is?
right? But when I got it in the mail, I was like, oh, okay. So it's a gripping chronicle of the relentless fight for Black educational freedom and the bold strategies to protect, nourish, and empower Black minds. I think this is gonna be good. It sounds like it might be reiterating some things or uncovering new things. Who knows? And then I remember you read this one. I think we had it bought it around the same time a couple years ago.
I
Moonrise
didn't
over
finish
Jessup.
it. I didn't finish it.
Over New Jessup. Yeah. I remember that much. Um
Hold the book
Someone
up
give it a
again.
try.
Thank you.
Yeah. By Jamila Minix.
Yeah, I had it's on my bookshelf. It's like I can see where it's at in my head.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been on my shelf for a minute, so I'm like, let me pick it up to see if I want to keep it or get rid of it. You know
I
that
don't
type
know
of
how
thing.
how y'all be getting rid of books because I feel like I'm giving away my children.
You have to depart with some. Some of them are your bad children that you know what?
Well,
Or
yeah,
no, not
books that
even
I
bad
didn't
children.
enjoy.
Yeah, that's what I get rid of. I don't get rid of like books I didn't enjoy.
But
I
even
mean, I
still,
actually enjoy.
I feel like
You
I just have an attachment issue.
you gotta get rid of them books, girl. Get
Somebody
rid
gonna
of
have to
some.
do it for them. But then I get it honest. I get it from my mother because when I mentioned to her before, like I think I'm gonna. There's a church up the street from us that has like the donation bins for like clothes and shoes, but they also have one for books. So I was like, maybe I'm gonna take some books up there, and she was like, not the ones by the black office, and I was like, you're
You
right.
need you need to. I think sometimes it's okay. Some books are just not good
Somebody
enough
gonna
to
have to
be in
come
your
in here and
personal
hold my hand
library.
while I do it. Somebody gonna have to come hold my hand and say it's okay.
I'm gonna have
You're
to
not betraying
pressure
the books.
Indy. I'm gonna have to pressure Indy to do it and watch you and record you doing at least 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, if we only starting with 5, I got them Sarah J. Maas books up there. Them can go.
Okay, that's a good start.
That's
Good
a
start.
start. Hmm.
Okay,
And
we'll
it's a couple of Stephen King books up there too. No, no, no. I'm gonna keep him because I really want to get into
get back
the
into it.
multiverse of Stephen
Mm-hmm.
King to understand the show better. Okay,
We'll
I'm gonna
revisit.
try.
Okay. Next, Erased. What American Patriarchy Has Hidden from Us by Anna Malika Tubbs. That was the author of The Three Mothers. If you remember, I enjoyed that book a lot.
Yes.
That was a good one. And then I'm going to finally, it's going to be done within the next 2 months. Finally read The Blueprint by Rajiana Rashad.
I've only been begging you.
I know, I know, I know. She's
She
gonna,
also has
and then
a new book coming out this year.
yes, you told me that, so that's why I was like, let me get on
Oh, it's such a good time. Maybe I'll reread
before.
it with you.
Yeah, I'll let you know when
I
I
think that's a
get
good book
through.
for March for Women's History Month.
Okay, okay, yeah. It might,
And
it might get there.
I want you to read The Seven Daughters of First Lady Truman first.
No, I'm gonna read that first.
I want you to
That's
read that
getting
first
read. That's getting read this week. Well, not
because
well into next week, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
I think The Blueprint is a good recommendation for that. With how the books are
Hmm.
set up in this like interconnectedness to our past sort of thing.
Okay.
So
Interesting. Oh, and there's another one, The Unsettled. What's her
what's
name?
that?
Ayana. I'm gonna tell you. I didn't pick that one.
Oh, that's
Unsettled.
Ayanna Mathis. She is the author of
Mm-hmm.
The 12
Her.
Tribes of Hattie, which is one of my favorite books.
Yes, her.
The 12 Tribes of
Um,
Hattie would be a very good recommendation for the Seven Daughters of Dupree as well.
I could see that because it's like that multi-generational thing. I was gonna say, would Paris as well be?
I did do it as a recommendation on the review that I did.
Yeah.
Because of the examination of like what the grandmother went through and how that connects to how she treated her children and her grandchildren. So
I
although it's not
can't.
a generational story,
Mm-hmm.
it's covering the same thing just differently.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will sit on the wedding. I gotta sit on the wedding more. Well, I'll read this. I'll see. But because of that multi generational, component of things and leading from the matriarch and to both matriarchs, if you think about it, on both sides of her family, seeing how that trickles down in comparison to the seven daughters of Dupree. But there are a couple. I saw you put the devil three times. That's a good one to put with
Put
if
that
you.
one instead of Homecoming or Homegoing, whatever that book is called.
Homegoing.
Because I didn't necessarily enjoy it, and I understand that even though I didn't enjoy it, doesn't mean that it's not still a good recommendation. I just try not to recommend things that I don't necessarily enjoy. Um, and I
Did
think
you like? Did you like it? I don't remember if you finished it.
I didn't finish it, but I put that in my review. Like I did not finish The Devil Three Times, but it still connects. Whereas with
Mm-hmm.
Homegoing, the thing that I did not like about it was how repetitive it was. And I think The Seven
Mm-hmm.
Daughters of Dupree does a really good job at not being super repetitive. There are connecting pieces, right? Like something will trigger a memory that will have like one of them reacting poorly and then we'll get their memory.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not
Yeah.
like repeating the same thing as much as it is showing us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas with Homegoing, it was like they was going through this all everybody was going through the same stuff and making the same decisions. Come all right already.
I have to read. That's still on my shelf.
I mean,
Yeah,
and
I
I
think that
understand
was
why
on my
people enjoy it so much. I get it,
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's your first introduction to
Historical fiction in a sense.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that is one of the go-tos. A lot of. I'm curious to see your historical fiction video because I want to see. Well, I know you're going to put books that people don't talk about, but a lot of people, the starter packs for historical fiction are pretty much the same.
Yeah, I put The Great Man on there. Um I put The Seven Daughters of Dupree. I did um what's the mystery that I recently read? The Mysterious Death of Junetta Plum. I did that
But
one.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
like you said, things that people don't necessarily talk about or maybe aren't on their radar just yet because it's fairly new. Um
Mm-hmm.
that don't necessarily center slavery. Now, the Seven Daughters of Dupree is a wild card because there are bits about slavery in there, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not the entirety of the book.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I feel like all of the ones that I picked have a have like regular issues, right? Like we're not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily focusing on racism or that sort of thing as much as we are like, oh, these regular things. Like even with the great man, like although there is a conversation about class, like the
Yeah.
basis of the book is just regular familial issues, right? Like
Yeah.
people being bad humans. Um so yeah, that was my intent.
Okay. Cool. That should be good. Um. What else? I think that's it as far as what I'm reading. What about you?
I don't know what else I want to read for real. I'm in the mood for Toni Morrison, so that should be coming up soon. I'll probably do The Bluest Eye or Song of
Oh
Solomon.
yeah. Song of Solomon might be my next one too.
Okay. Um, let's look through Allegro FM because that's where everything is saved. I do want to read If I Ruled the World by Amy DuBois Barnett.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Um,
That's another good one.
and With Love from Harlem.
That one too, yeah.
And I might try to go back to I'll Make a Spectacle of You. That one was kind of getting on my nerves. And I want to read Butter Honey Pig Bread. I haven't. I read that a while ago, and it's been a while.
Yeah.
So I want to reread it. But that's pretty much it. My focus is Burn Down Master's House,
Mm-hmm.
and it better be good too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy that one. That's gonna be my let me put money in my little folder book. Oh, you know what book I did buy? Lucy by Jamaica Kincaid. That was $5.
Well, I think you sent me a picture of that.
Okay. I wasn't
I think.
sure.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I need to read some Jamaica Kincaid myself.
You should. It's a good time. Annie John was a good introduction to her work. And put I asked them to the new bookstore I went to. Um they're used books mostly, and they
Mm-hmm.
have like they can order books in, so I couldn't find a small place. So they placed the order for me, and it's like $5.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get that, and I think I'm gonna read that. Maybe I'll read that March, because that
Okay.
one's been lingering on my mind a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any recs you got for the people, or
Honestly, The Seven Daughters of Dupree is very, very good.
hey,
The Seven Daughters of Dupree. Oh, but it's not. It's not going to be out until February. ML Bash has a new short
it's
coming
out.
out.
Oh, ML Bash's book. Oh, okay.
It doesn't. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a set of Valentine's Day shorts,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't even say I got an advance copy as much as she just emailed me a Word document. I was like, girl, I feel special. I absolutely love the male main
Mm.
character. Emma Bash has rarely written a man that I didn't love, and this
Mm-hmm.
one, it's an age gap, and I know the girls don't like an age gap, which I totally understand. I am partial to a fine older black man with a little bit of salt, pepper in his beard.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very good time. So when that comes out, y'all should read that. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious to see what the other ones will be. I'm sure it'll Casey Mills Charity,
Oh yeah.
and it'll be all of them under Casey
Mm-hmm.
Mills publishing situation. So I'm excited for that. That's something that I would recommend. And in the meantime, you should read the Surrender series by the Tasha Marie, because Legend is perfect.
The
This
Surrender. I didn't read that one.
Surrender to Me, and the other one is Surrender Your Heart.
Okay.
Those are very good.
Is this gonna be in the notes as you're typing them? Okay, I'll just look there.
Yeah, no, those are very, very good. Um, and that's all I can really think of outside of like the other stuff that I mentioned earlier in the video. Um, yeah, that's all I can really think of. But it was that Emma Bash book, like he's lingering in my head. Like I'm kind of mad that I don't have a cover or anything to put. Like I won't be able to track it until
It
it's
comes out.
officially out. But that's it. Anything you can think of?
Okay. Well, The Wedding I would recommend, because that's a really good one that I really enjoyed. Yeah, y'all go buy first pre-order the First Lady Truman, whatever her name is. The Confessions of
The True
y'all know the
Confessions of First Lady Freeman.
There we go. Y'all
Say
go
that 5
pre-order
times
that.
fast.
That's all you're gonna hear. Literally fumbling.
Right. No, it really is a good book. I'm kind of like, I'm curious why they wanted to send arcs out so soon, so early.
Well, I think similar to how The Wilderness was 6 months, same imprint.
Okay.
Remember, we got The Wilderness from like goddamn March. We heard about it.
True.
And we got the books top of April. The book didn't come out till September. There was another one that no, yeah, I think yeah, and that imprint they be sending out books hella in advance. So
Okay, so maybe it's not as far removed
it's
as
not.
I'm thinking, like, or because somebody commented on my video and was like, "You hyping up a book that don't come out till September?"
That's
And I
why
wanted
I
to
didn't
be
want to
like, "I'll
post
knock
too.
all this shit over, bitch."
But I see what they saying. I get it.
Same. I do get it, but it's also like, okay, if I got it at the last minute and had to read it all fast and didn't have time to kind of sit with it or whatever, then
hmm
y'all find a reason to be mad about that too.
Yeah, so I mean, it gives them time for marketing. I think, you know what, I feel like this is similar to the wilderness. It wasn't like a long time we waited for the secret from when we got the Secret Lives of Church Ladies, but it was a good stint. She put this out in 2021, so it's like 5 years, 5 years
Mm,
at this point. So I think they're trying to, similar to Angela's
okay.
book, hype it up,
Right.
get the people going. They're
Right.
gonna set up a good tour with some good
Yeah.
people, that
If
type of
y'all
stuff.
listening, I would totally like to interview her. Thank you very much. I could totally moderate.
Do all the things.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much. Thank you,
I
thank you.
think,
Because someone
yeah,
said to me,
put
they
that
were
in
like,
advance.
right. Somebody said um that they looked up the confessions of uh they looked the book up and I popped up and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the ancestors working."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
I I do have to. I posted it where, on Threads. I'm post it again on I'll
oh
post it
yeah,
on
I've been in her
Instagram.
DMs cuz I was like, "Girl,
I did too. I messaged
why are
her.
you
I was
stressing me
like,
out?"
I said this is a good ass book. I don't know what you put in this book, but it might be crack. Cause I'm gonna have to listen to this now.
I can't
When
wait for
that
the audiobook. When that audiobook comes, I know the audiobook is going to be fire.
I need to listen to this. Need to.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
must. It's a
Yes.
must. Um yeah, that's the book I would recommend. I know you can't read it in Black History Month, but
This has to be
pre-order
the
it for
clip.
Black.
This is the clip for this week. I know you can't read it yet, but
Pre-order it. Pre-order the book. That's it.
that's all that I can say.
You supporting Black authors? Pre-order their books,
I'm saying
okay?
because that's important.
Because that was a good book.
And I ain't even
And
done
don't
yet.
tell me. And listen, when September comes, and if you don't like the book, don't come to me, please. I don't care.
Not unless you
Don't
want
say
to
nothing.
tussle.
Don't come in my DMs
Oh,
to tell
I
me this
didn't
book
like
was
it, and
terrible.
you
Like
hyped
it.
the book up, and blah 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 blah. I'm sorry you read
We
with your
hyped.
finger
We hyped it up because it was a good book. I'm
because it's
sorry.
a good book. Yeah, it's messy. And
You gonna
for
fight
those
me?
of you that
Like,
it was
please.
lovely chatting with y'all this week. If you would like to if you would like to contact us at all, we are on all social media as the League of Extraordinary Readers. The League of Readers Pod, I think.
The
If you
League
want
of
to email
Readers.
us, thank you. If you would like to
Mm-hmm.
email us, that's the League of Readers Pod at gmail.com. And we will see you next week on everywhere you can get podcasts.
Yes.